WPBF 25 News at 11 starts now.
Now at 11, a jury finally seats a penalty trial of convicted Parkland school shooter Nicholas Cruz. The makeup of just who decides whether he receives life in prison or death.
And the update just issued minutes ago on when opening statements will begin. Plus, disturbing flyers found outside homes from the Treasure Coast to the Palm Beaches.
Out there for hate. It's pure hatred without any reason.
Why investigators believe this goes beyond South Florida.
Then the sentence of the man who caused this horrific crash that claimed 5 lives. His message of remorse, and how the families of the victims received that message. The news at 11 starts now. At first at 11, major developments in several courtrooms from South Florida to Manhattan. A jury now seated for the sentencing trial of convicted mass murderer Nicholas Cruz. Ghislaine Maxwell sentenced to 20 years in prison for sex trafficking of teenage girls for Jeffrey Epstein. And the local man sentenced to 72 years in prison for a fiery DUI crash that killed 5 people. Good evening, I'm Todd McDermott.
And I'm Felicia Rodriguez. Thank you for joining us. We first take you to Fort Lauderdale and big updates for Cruz. 7 men and 5 women will decide whether Cruz is put to death or gets life in prison without parole for the 2018 shooting that killed 17 people at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School.
Just in tonight, opening statements will begin July 18th now. It's been a months-long process to find people both available for the long trial who will be able to judge this case fairly, whether he gets life or death.
And now to the federal courthouse in Lower Manhattan, where today Ghislaine Maxwell was sentenced to 20 years in prison for federal sex trafficking.
A local lawyer who is observing the case when it comes to Nicholas Cruz and has tried both death penalty cases and prosecuted them in his career, believes the makeup of the jury is not as important whether Cruz lives or dies as the emotions witnesses testify to and elicits from the jury. Mark Shiner says the difficult jury selection process for this penalty phase may have already opened the door to an appeal of any death sentence. He told me tonight prosecutors need to avoid inflaming the jurors and simply show the lives and sense of safety and security that Nicholas Cruz destroyed.
I think the key